Hello, my name is Jared Sims. I'm the Director of Jazz Studies at West Virginia University. I'm originally from the state of Virginia, and I attended WVU for my undergrad degree in jazz. And I immediately left and went to New England Conservatory for my master's degree. After New England Conservatory, I was a freelance musician and I toured and I played music. And then I started some adjunct teaching. Then I returned for my doctorate at Boston University in classical performance. Since 2016, I've been back at WVU, and it's been a really exciting time where I've basically been balancing, bringing all the things that I've learned in life as a musician and teacher and educator, and balancing that with this great tradition of what we have happening at WVU for decades and decades. As far as advice for the review selections, I would advise all of our students to really spend some time looking at the degree requirements that are posted online. Everything is spelled out in terms of what we want, and it varies very slightly by instrument. In general, in the jazz area, what we want are real book selections. These are American jazz standards, things that you would hear on Jamie Aebersold's, or a lot of people use an app on their computers and phones called the iReel. We're going to ask everybody to play a chorus of blues, play the melody and improvise on it. Students should choose a couple of contrasting pieces to play, just repertoire. In general, contrasting means something that would vary in tempo, but it could also mean one selection would be swing and another might be a bossa nova, for instance. We're asking people to bring in a transcription or an etude. That is a little left to your discretion based on your instrument and your style and what you do. And another thing that we've asked is that if you're a lead trumpet player or bass trombone player, you could bring in some examples of your playing so we can hear what you do. In terms of the rhythm section, very important, this is half of the jazz program. We want to hear swing, we want to hear shuffle, we want to hear bossa nova, 3/4 swing. So drummers, we want to hear you playing a variety of these styles, same with bass. Piano players, we want to know your comping style, comping rhythms. In terms of preparation, if you have any questions, we're always happy to answer. We're very easy to find. I'm very easy to find by email. Everyone's going to do an audition interview. What you should expect is a small amount of sight reading. We might also very likely ask you to play maybe a small part of your audition so we can hear it live. We want to know about your interests and your goals, and we want to give you the opportunity to ask us questions about what you might be thinking about our own program. What should you know about the program? There are certain things that distinguish us from other schools. One is we have a comprehensive program. That means we have a major in jazz studies at the undergrad level. We've got a minor in jazz studies at the undergrad level. We have graduate pedagogy degree at the master's level. And what goes along with that are a comprehensive set of courses in the jazz area that reach these goals. For instance, improvisation courses, arranging courses, harmony courses, and a whole slew of ensembles. A lot of the time at a jazz program, everything centers around the big band, which we do have, but we also have a really, really strong jazz combo program that includes jazz vocalists as well. Our curriculum that we're running is comprehensive across the board, focuses on learning the repertoire of jazz. All the students are transcribing. But one of the things that I talk to the students about and we work toward, especially in our ensembles, is I'm training students to be leaders, not just side people. We're 21st century leaders. One of the things that I say is that we're trying not to create the sidemen of jazz in 1959. We want leaders that use technology. We're all familiar with recording technology and how we can use that for creating music and also recording music. Jazz is a methodology of music making and not necessarily end goal. So we can use a lot of this training by playing by ear and use it to be able to obtain goals outside of the realm of jazz. In terms of performance opportunities, we have a fall jazz festival that we're plugged into in the community here. It's called the West Virginia Wine and Jazz Festival, which happens in September or early October each year. Also, we have a spring jazz festival. And what this means is there's jazz happening in the area. There's a community of people listening to the music, and we're bringing a whole lot of musicians in to work with the students. Not just a concert, but often face-to-face instruction. In the spring festival, I've also tied in what's called the Mountaineer Honor Jazz Group, which is a group of students from several states that I've put together every year based on audition. And it's an all region band. It's players from all state in different states, and we've come together, and it's been a really tremendous thing. Another thing that I have to mention is the number of performances that students have the opportunity to do here. One of the more prominent things that we do in normal times that aren't during the pandemic is a weekly Thursday jam session that showcases a student ensemble jam session that focuses on repertoire that we're learning in the jazz lessons in the program. So it's a holistic type of learning that's happening, in which we're learning in the classroom, then we're taking it out of the classroom and using it in a jam session format. That's a really, really important thing to know, because we have the opportunity for students to come together as a community to learn together and do it in a really fun and positive way. Also, I should mention that the big band performs off campus as well. So we're trying to bring this music to the community and embrace the community and really train students in what it's like to be a pragmatic jazz musician that exists within academia, but also outside as well. And it's all really a very positive and supportive environment. And I think the students should know that as well. We're trying to be diverse and inclusive and true to the holistic meaning of jazz as a music that reflects a social and cultural phenomenon. So thank you, and I will look forward to hearing you.